to slow it down and then set it up. What was your favorite half-court play, for instance?
Oh, wow. Well, for me, it's a play called turn 4 or 5, and depending on if I was the 4 or the 5, that means that you have a guard come out, he spins out, he comes out on the wing, and he throws it into you, and then it's your job to go to work or to find a double team. So it's almost like being that point forward off the box. So any play that was called for myself in the half court, you know, was my favorite play.
Right, I can see the play in my mind right now as you're describing it, actually. A look at the starting group for the Magic. We've got Daniel Tice, Markelle Fultz out there with Harris. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Fultz, no good.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
McLemore, the pass to Olynyk. Over Fultz, and Olynyk gets it to go on the assist from McLemore.
When Olynyk gets the ball in the mid-range area of the floor, he has no problem in letting it fly. I mean, he makes that shot consistently when he has the room to let it fly.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Passes it to Harris. Off target from three-point range. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Over Fultz. And it's Gordon missing. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Isaac trying to get open as Carter. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing Isaac being able to finish through the contact. Just a phenomenal while driving despite the...
Now here's McLemore. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Isaac. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Wall. Pass to Olynyk. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Look at Gordon's shooting form. I mean, it's flawless. His jumper looks good every time it leaves his fingertips.
Fultz the pass to Harris. And here's Carter. And it's blocked, but he stays with it. The pass to Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Clifford. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Rockets leading by 4. Outside, Wall. Over Fultz. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Fultz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harris looking it over. The Magic need to get a shot off here. With the fadeaway. That doesn't go either for Carter.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Wall against Harris. Takes the 13-footer. Carter pulls it in.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Well, John Wall coming back after that Achilles injury he suffered in the start of 2019. It's been a long road to recovery for him, and I know just how much he misses playing every day.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on John Wall.
Oh, and the potential Carter Jr. has is enticing. A multi-talented big who plays with the real competitive fire.
And that one falls for Carter. And C. Webb, as we know, with Wall, he made the most of his time missed by finishing his degree.
Yeah, Wall was able to take the classes he needed to complete his bachelor's degree from Kentucky. I'm sure he would have preferred to play instead, but he saw an opportunity with his education and made the most of it.
Carter hits them both. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 4. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Houston leading by 4. Feeds the Wall. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's Harris off the drive and slam dunk by Harris.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by Orlando. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Rockets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Gordon goes in. Count that bucket. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, look at those handles. Terrific from the shifty 2 guard. Gordon zipping right through the D.
Pass to Tice. Back to Fultz. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Carter outside.
Come get it, come get it.
Harris outside. 5 on the clock, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Looking now at some numbers for John Wall. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 20 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
It's good.
Look, you can't allow Wall to get a lane to the rim. He's too fast.
Now, here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
No good on the free throw. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
Yeah. And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Harris. Tice kicks to Fultz. Pass to Tice. Orlando moving the ball around. Harris inside, guarded by McLemore. They get it again. Tice. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. The feed to Gordon. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Gordon's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. The Magic trail by 10. Now here's Fultz. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Now here's Gordon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years, but one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when he's healthy, Gordon is extremely effective, an incredible scorer who fills up the stat sheet.
Both free throws good from Eric Gordon. And so here's Orlando. It's a 10-point game. Fultz looking around. Here's Isaac. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
And it's sent back by Isaac. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Now 10-point lead. It's stolen by Tice. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Fultz with the ball. And yes, it's good.
What blinding speed in the open floor. That's Fultz, especially dangerous in transition.
Rivers with 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Now here's McLemore. He's covered closely. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Rivers. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one is off. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Kicks to Rivers. Shoots over Isaac. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now Fultz. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the physicality Carter Jr. plays with, it's impressive. It's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That free throw, no good. We often talk about problems between the players and fans. And I'm sure there are some things that fans do, Chris, that players do appreciate.
Oh, yeah, Kev. And you know what we really appreciate? The good trash-talking fans.
Oh, really?
The clean trash-talking fans. Oh, Weber, you suck. You can't shoot. So what? You just dunked on the whole team. Like, don't stop in the first quarter, good fans. You know, keep going when I'm giving it to you all game long. So you love that. You love the crowds, too, that don't need to be hyped up by a PA guy. You love the ones that are just so sincere. When they see that kissing camera come on, they go crazy, or they're just cheering for both teams and great play, though they want their teams to win. And you love, again, the creative heckler, the one that had to think about it the day before, like the ones that comes in with the sign and it's a picture of you crying, or it looks like you're crying with words under, like, hey, you didn't get asked to prom today, or the face on Chris after he missed the shot. You love that because it is a great relationship. Don't be fooled, and you know this, Kevin. It's a great relationship between players and the fans, and we need those fans to heckle us, because when you heckle the best players, you usually get their best game.
1:41 left here in the first quarter. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Rivers. And here's Fultz. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Harris kicks to Tice. Misses the 3. Rockets leading by 8. Here's McLemore. It's tipped.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. It's stolen by Harris. Now, here's Isaac. Defense is right there. Fultz dishes to Harris. From outside, off the mark.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Rivers kicks to McLemore. Pass to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock, and it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Fultz. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Rivers finds Gordon. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. 4-on-3 break. Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Gordon. From deep three-point range, a big-time effort for Eric Gordon, providing a lot of energy for the Houston Rockets. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stuff to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And Greg, nowadays, it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Bamba is out there with Aminu, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Magic with the ball. Orlando trailing here. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Rivers. Fultz with the ball. 5 to shoot. Over a reason. Fultz the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Here is House. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The pass to Gordon. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Fultz. Fultz has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop it.
And the basket by Gordon.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, he's a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
Now here's Fultz. 10 points for him. Pass to Isaac. Aminu dishes to Ross. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as much as 10. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
Here's Bamba following the score by Houston. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And that one falls for Bamba.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
Houston making a switch here. Wall's checked in, and a switch here also for Orlando. Quarters checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Greg, you look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game. But he has something you just can't teach.
Now here's Wall. 6 points for him. House kicks to Wall. Here's Rivers. And Bamba pulls it down. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now here's Fultz. He started closely. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. This done a lot for his shooting percentage.
You know, Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be, more patient?
No, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Now here's Wall. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
The superb strength from the crafty guard. Now, Wall's used to getting knocked around. He sticks with his shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
And that one falls for Wall.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
Now here's Fultz. 13 points in the game. In the corner, Bamba with it. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Bamba's got 6.
Yeah, still working on his jumper. But you can see Bamba has the touch to score from there.
Pass to House. Back to Wall. Takes a 3. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9. And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract, Greg, comes heavy expectations.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injuries, he might need to change his style just a bit.
Aminu misses. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Rivers. And now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
Fultz the pass to Aminu. There's the pass to Ross. Shoots. Rebounded by Tucker. Houston leading by 3. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Wall finds Ariza. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
The Rockets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for House. The Magic trail by 5. To the inside. It's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers.
And here's a look at some stats for Trevor Ariza, how he performed last season. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Now, here's Fultz. He's got 13. Passes it to Ross. Will it go? The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Fultz. Fires from 14. No good that time. And Houston the other way now. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Timeout. Wall is a tenacious warrior. He's a high-flying dunking machine, especially off the drive, thanks to his leaping ability.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Chris, more and more, we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
Really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road it's great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there, so you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Yeah.
Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for him.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that Coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Now here's Fultz. 13 points in the game. Pass to Ross. Here is Porter. Pass to Fultz. Over to Wall. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here is House. The pass to Olynyk. Now Wall. Passes to Rivers. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Oh, it's big when Rivers connects from outside. Really helps space the entire floor for a squad.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Wall. Deep 2 from Ross. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all 3 of these leagues I'm in on.
Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Austin Rivers. Harris is checked in for Orlando. And so John Wall nails both of them.
The number 1 overall pick in 2010. I mean, Wall became a bona fide star. He plays with an edge and energy.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fultz dishes to Harris. Rockets with the rebound. Tucker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now McLemore. No points in the game yet for him. From outside the arc, Orlando grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. He kicks to Fultz. Harris outside. Bamba passes to Harris. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to House. Trying to find McLemore. Gets it to him. Second chance shot. The kick out to Wall. Here's the teardrop. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. So for the Magic, their last game a loss to Chicago. Porter. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 assists in the game.
More than just an outside shooter. When Porter has good position inside, he'll use it.
Now here's Olynyk. He has 7. Bamba with the block. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Porter. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's McLemore, and the dunk by McLemore.
Oh, you can't forget about the speed of McLemore. Uses it so well on his drives to the hoop.
The Magic trail by 12. And here's Fultz. He's got 13. Here's Porter. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Now here's Wall. He's got 18. Over Fultz. Wall, no luck.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Offensive rebound. Here's Aminu. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here is House, guarded by Porter. 1:41 left in the first half of the game. Here's Wall. Orlando grabs the miss. Fultz has got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Harris. The 3-pointer, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And Wall with the slam.
Some nights Wall just goes on a tear. I mean, no matter what you throw at him, he finds a way to adjust and makes plays.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Bamba. Kicks to Harris. Now here's Fultz. D right on him. Shoots a 3. A shot off that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Now here's Wall. Guarded by Fultz. And the pass to Olynyk. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 14.
Come get it, come get it.
27 seconds left to play here in the half. Harris outside. Back to Fultz. Over Wall. Another miss by Orlando.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Got a piece of it. Here's Tucker.
Tucker's very good at using his body and drawing contact. I mean, he's got the physical tools, and he's not afraid to use them.
The Rockets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Quick fact for you guys. P.J. Tucker is the #1 sneakerhead in the NBA, and it's not even close. The man owns hundreds and hundreds of kicks. In the 2018 playoffs, P.J. wore 22 different pairs of shoes in 17 games.
Good on both. And so it's the Houston Rockets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 20 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
This is what happens when John Wall gets into a rhythm. Streak shooter, but when he's hot, he creates a whole lot of problems for you defensively. We'll see what kind of adjustments are made coming out of halftime.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Rockets leading by 16. P.J. Tucker is out there with Wood. Then it's McLemore. Then it's Wall. And it's Gordon in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Here's Wood. Clock at 4. Here's Tucker. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Harris. The Magic trail by 16. Fultz the pass to Tice. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Dependable when it comes to sharing the wealth. Fultz, he's skilled at getting it to his guys.
Inside, Wood. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gordon kicks to Wall. Makes it off the glass. Wall's got 22 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Harris with it. He has 7. Passes it to Fultz. Trying to get open is Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The shifty nature of Fultz's game, it often puts the defense in a bind. Difficult trying to guard without fouling.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
But that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
The Rockets making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Wall looking it over. Carter pulls it in.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Offensive rebound. Count that one from Isaac.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Now here's Wall. He's got 22. Good work defensively by Carter.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Wall passes to Gordon. The dish now to Olynyk. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Carter.
Well, that's 3 straight German League titles for Daniel Theis. I mean, before he made his NBA debut at the age of 24, he's an athletic two-way player, and he's shown he belongs.
Now, here's Fultz. 17 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Harris from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 8 now on the night. And last season, Daniel Theis shooting over 40% from long range, and Chris over 75% around the rim.
Yeah, Kevin, when you call that great efficiency, both inside and out. New contract this summer to reward his terrific play.
Now, here's Fultz. He's guarded closely, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Harris from the arc. They get the rebound. Houston leading by 9. It's stolen by Fultz. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Harris. With the teardrop, he lays it in. Harris has got 12.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yo, it would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. You got to keep the pressure on.
Wall's shot is good.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Magic.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Wall. Carter finds Harris. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 14 points for Gary Harris. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They led by as many as 18 points. And the slam dunk by Wall.
So hard to contain Wall in a pick and roll. He's too sly, too quick, too smart for the opposition.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. Harris outside. Shoots. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was good.
Wall dishes to Gordon. To the wing on the left. Olynyk has the open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Fultz. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And McLemore kicks to Wall. Outside Gordon. He feeds it to Olynyk. Count the basket.
And how about Olynyk? The presence of mind to finish the play, even after the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ross is checked in. Falls for Olynyk.
And Kelly Olynyk grew up in Toronto. In 7th grade, his family moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. He and Steve Nash, the 2 notable players to come out that region.
Now here's Fultz. Connects on the 9-footer. Fultz has got 6 points in the quarter. Now here's Wall. Guarded by Fultz. Ross with the steal. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. And Ross with the slam.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Gordon. Now here's Ariza. In the corner, it's Gordon. Another miss by Houston. The Magic trail by 6. Now Fultz. Pass to Carter. Fades away. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Woods got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Feeds it to Ariza. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And the Rockets lead by 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Fultz. Covered by Wall.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Here's Gordon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, that shifty, unpredictable, herky-jerky nature of Gordon's game, it allows him to get to the line. The D never knows exactly how to guard him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And he knocks down the first one. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. No good on the second free throw. The Magic trail by 9. There's the pass to Fultz. Lays it up off the glass. Fultz has got 8 points in the quarter.
And the muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well.
It's Wall with the drive. Here's Ross. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Houston leading by 5. And here's Wall. He's got 26. It's Ariza on the wing. Back to Wall. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
You got to respect how good Wall is with his shot fake. Once he has the D in the air, the rest is simple.
The Rockets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And that one falls for John Wall. Both good from the line that time. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 7-point differential. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now here's Ross. 6 points for him. Can't cash in from close range. Outside, Wall. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Carter, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Carter's got his 2nd basket of the night. Rockets leading by 5. Outside, Wall. Dishes it to Gordon. Orlando grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Aminu, the pass to Tice. Orlando moving the ball around. Now here's Fultz. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 5. From deep. No good. Shot missing. The Rockets go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Wall, that's good.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
And even though, Chris, he isn't the athletic dynamo he once was, the length of Ariza is always a factor.
Yeah, I mean, for years now, Ariza has been a nuisance for opposing scorers with his reach. And Kevin, you know he's great at contesting shots, and he's good for at least 1 or 2 takeaways a game.
Rockets leading by 7. In the corner, it's Gordon. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ross passes to Fultz. Wall with a block.
Wall, I mean, one of the things that's underrated is that he's an insane athlete. Right there, he's just showing what an incredible defender he is with these type of blocks.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now, here's Aminu. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ariza against Ross. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Magic have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So for the Rockets, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Damari Carroll comes in for Christian Wood. And Daniel House subbed in for Trevor Ariza. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
How about turnover number 4 for him alone here in this quarter? He has got to do a better job. .111
left in the third. Fultz the pass to Carter. Knocked loose. Stolen by Tucker. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's House. They get it back. third shot of the possession finally falls for him. That's now 32 points for John Wall. The Magic trail by 5. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Fultz, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
That free throw, no good. The Magic making a switch here. Bamba's checked in. And he sinks the second. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Aminu. Back to Fultz. Over to Wall. The second chance effort. Fultz, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Tucker. He dishes it to Carroll. Now here's Wall, guarded by Fultz. Stolen by Bamba. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. Let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Orlando, Fultz is out there with Harris. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. Then there's Carter. And it's Bamba in at the power forward. Now here is Harris. Bamba kicks to Aminu. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Wall passes to Carroll. No good on the shot. The Magic go the other way with it. Harris against Rivers. Pass to Fultz from deep. Offensive rebound, Carter. Banked in off the glass. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
Now, he's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
It's always fun watching Wall throw it down. He could do it with either hand.
And it's Harris with the ball for Orlando, trailing by 4. "14 feet away. Here's Bamba. Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded. On the wing, Harris. And a miss there on the triple. Houston leading by 4. Here's House, and it's blocked.
He's good at leaping up to block shot, Kevin. I mean, Aminu's vertical leap helps him big time on the defensive end.
Here's Harris. Tries again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Then McLemore, he's checked in for Austin Rivers. And a change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Carter hits them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Ball passes to House. Now Tucker. He's covered by Isaac. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And the athleticism always been NBA caliber. Carroll showing it off there with the finish.
Here's the floater. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Houston.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Houston leading by 3. Outside, Wall. And it's Tucker atop the key. He kicks to McLemore. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Carroll. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Carroll's got 4 points this quarter.
I love the unselfishness from Wall. When someone flashes open, I mean, he's right there with the pass.
Fultz the pass to Harris. Carter with it. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Pass to McLemore. Outside, Wall.
No shot.
And the shot goes down. Now it's a 7-point Houston lead.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Wall. Shoots from the baseline. Another shot. Wall with a block. That shot misses. Here is House, guarded by Harris. Carroll kicks to Wall. Pass to Tucker. There's the dish to House. No good from outside.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing, he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And the basket by Isaac.
And you can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
Now here's Wall. It's House outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team. while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade and replenish your energy for the late game push. Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
There's no let up in John Wall's attack. He makes his mind up that he's scoring, and then he just does.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Harris outside. Pass to Carter. To the wing right side. Looking to get back on track here. And he's fouled on the shot. It misses, so a couple of free throws here. Almost the chance for a three-point play. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. For the Rockets, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Christian Wood comes in for Damari Carroll. And it's Austin Rivers in for John Wall.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Fultz.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Rockets leading by 8. Rivers looking over the floor. Here's McLemore, and Houston again with the bucket.
Oh, the nice in-between game of McLemore. The ability to score from the mid-range is very important in this day and age.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Rivers. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Bamba. Here's Fultz. And that one drops for him. Fultz has got 13 points in the second half.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Rivers gets a wide-open look. And Houston again with the bucket. The Magic trail by 10. Now here's Fultz. Harris outside. It's rebounded by McLemore. McLemore's got his 5th rebound in this one. The feed now to Olynyk. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Out to the right wing. Releases. Bamba's shot is off.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Rivers. The pass to McLemore. Houston needs to get a shot off. Rivers, and another 3 for Houston.
And this is Rivers' role, to be assertive on offense and to look to score when he can.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Fultz has got 7 now in this quarter.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
McLemore with the ball. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Rockets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Daniel Tice is checked in for Orlando. Here's McLemore. He kicks it to Rivers. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Magic. Fultz has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Passes it to Tice. Now Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Harris outside. Over Gordon. Harris's shot is off.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
A nice shot by Rivers. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Smooth handles from Rivers right there. Sometimes he's capable of surprising you with some of his moves.
Harris outside. Ball's knocked loose. Olynyk with the steal. Now Rivers. Outside Gordon. Pass to Wood. Now McLemore. Just 5 to shoot. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Here's Carter, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Olynyk.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Houston with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Now here's Rivers, guarded by Fultz. Outside Gordon. Pass to Olynyk. Over Carter. Shot clock at 5. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 9 points for Ben McLemore.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
The pass to Fultz. Now, here's Tice. Guarded closely. Back to Fultz. Lets it go with the 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Houston the other way. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Gordon up on top. He's covered by Isaac. And it's Gordon missing. The Magic trail by 16. Over to the wing. Here's Fultz trying to get open as Carter. Kept the line. Here's Tice. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement and can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys, and so you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports and use them in business. So in business, I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it, get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves. And just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next, and you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice too. Now here's Gordon. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Isaac with the ball and the powerful one-handed slam.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Rockets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Wall.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Here's Ariza after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Olynyk inside. Carter on him. Shoots a fader. Carter pulls it in. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 10-point game. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Gordon. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With John Wall, John, do you think this team has reached its potential, or is there still room to grow?
We can go to a high level. We still can get better defensively. Offensively, our efficiency is not there yet. We still getting used to playing with others. We got a lot of room for improvement.
That's good news for Wizards fans, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.